Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Miss and welcome to my Ancient Warrior Tri-Brigade updated combo video. I haven't made it since, several months. This is crazy. And I love this deck, by the way. I actually have most of the Ancient Warriors cards in real life, so I actually know how to play the deck quite well as well. And, I mean, of course, before you start, friendly reminder to like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. All the beautiful package that makes both of us happy. It's just, you understand what I'm trying to say. But anyways, let's get into the combo number one. So if you just have Tri-Brigade Fractor or Fractale or whatever, you can actually get an Ancient Warriors engine started. So how can you actually do that? Well, you're going to pitch the kit just for deck thinning because you don't really need it that much. Then you're going to send the Naval, which is going to search you for very specifically Fractal because it's a Beast Warrior and that's going to be important. So now you're going to banish 2 cards and you're going to make Ancient Warrior Shuanglong. And the reason why we're actually doing that, I guess the name right now is Oath Double Dragon Lords, but I still call him Shuanglong. And basically you need 2 Beast Warrior monsters to make it, including an Wind Ancient Warrior monsters. So basically he's half of the material for himself, ironically, and then we got the other Beast Warriors. So now that we got 2 Beast Warriors, including an Ancient Warrior Wind, we can actually hard link the Ancient Warrior Shuanglong again. And the reason why this is important is because on the link summon, and not on the special summon, on the link summon, this doesn't actually link summon, it just special summons, you can search any Ancient Warrior card from your deck to your hand. So this helps so much because if you had, let's just say, you already had something like the Rebellious Lufang, you could actually search for the 3 visits, which is the continuous spell, and then you activate it. When you summon your Lufang, you search for a different Ancient Warrior, and then when you use the effect of Double Dragon Lords, you can actually send the 3 visits from the field to the graveyard, return back a card your opponent controls, and then special summon an Ancient Warrior monster from your hand. And you're going to see that this is going to lead to an additional interruption during like a combo, I think number 3 or something. But this is single-handedly 2 interruptions because you have a pop during your opponent's turn, well, during either player's turn for a monster, and then you also have a bounce. So a single Tri-Brigade Fractor is actually, and how much damage is this anyways? 16 and 33. 49, I think, if my maths on are too garbage. So 4,900 damage and 2 interruptions. I will take that any day of the week. Let's get into combo number 2. Alright, I'm actually going to be doing something extremely unique. Usually people show in their combo videos how to do something in the right way, and they don't really focus on the thing that you shouldn't do. And I'm actually going to show you the exact same combo but with a misplay and the proper way to do it. So now our opponent is going to have Nibiru and we have this hand, so Masterful Sun Mu, Naval, and then any Beast Warrior. It doesn't have to be this guy because we're not going to use him for anything. And I'm actually going to lose to Nibiru even though the exact same hand can actually play around Nibiru and do the exact same board that I'm trying to do. So right now, I'm actually trying way too hard to get the search of Double Dragon Lords, which isn't really needed because I already have the Lufang access since I had the Sun Mu. So now this is just way too much since I'm actually getting a lot of special summons, and when I am going to actually summon this Lufang, look at this. This is my 5th summon because I went normal summon and then summon the first Shuanglong and then summon the Keras, those 3 summons, and then 4 summons and then 5 summons. So when we actually use the effect of 3 visits, especially on summon number 5 or higher, we actually have to target our Ancient Warrior monster we control and then search a monster with a different name. So if we get Nibiru here, it's devastating because not only do we lose our entire board, a lot of stability, we lose 2 interruptions, and we lose the search because look at this. Our opponent is Nibiruing us right now, and then we don't get a search since the monster has left the field, and we can no longer actually fetch an Ancient Warrior monster with a different name, quote-unquote, since it disappeared. So really sad, but I can actually just do this in a perfect way again with the same hand through Nibiru. So let's get into it. Exact same hand, but this time Nibiru won't be a problem. So I'm actually going to pitch it and search for the Rebellious Lufang, and then I'm going to discard, summon the Ceres, and then summon the Shuanglong, and I'm not even going to try to link summon. I'm going to go summon number 4, summon Lufang, and on paper this doesn't look overwhelming. It just looks like I just try to summon monsters. But I hope you realize that this is 3 interruptions in 4 summons with 2.5 cards. And how is that the case? Well, let's find out. So my opponent is going to summon Ray and Rose. I just wanted to show a way I could actually use 3 interruptions, but you get the point. Ray is actually quite an annoying card, and I also wanted to show that this card does not target, and also if the 2 monsters have equal attack, you actually get to choose which one you're trying to destroy. So I guess in this situation it randomly is kind of important. Again, I just want you to know that when I make those combo videos, I am playing against myself. It's not a duel. I'm just trying to showcase a combo. But anyways, now we can actually destroy our opponent monster, which is the Rose, main monster. And now we're going to use the effect of Sun Mu to actually essentially return back a card our opponent controls to the hand. So, bye-bye Hayate, and now our opponent is actually going to revive back the Ray, but since he already used the effect to tag out, we can actually use the effect of Double Dragon Lord safely, and actually tribute to the useless Saras that just doesn't really do anything anymore, or actually, you can argue that you can just send like Lu Fang, or Double Lords himself, because next turn this can actually summon something else, but it doesn't have to. And then, yeah, our opponent kind of lost all his ways to actually summon a bunch of monsters, and Nibiru did absolutely less than nothing for him, so pretty damn beautiful. Let's get into the next combo. Right, I kind of already showed this, but the deck can actually OTK through 4 monsters with a single Tenki and 2 discards, and you are going to see why right now. And of course, if your opponent has interruptions that actually just banish cards from your graveyard, like DD Crow, Shark Cannon, Called by the Grave, it doesn't save him because we're not utilizing the graveyard, so that's the reason why I'm actually showing both of these cards, because our opponent will never have an opportunity to actually use these cards in order to hurt us. Like, yeah, sure, he can use them even without all, like, you know, after we clear off those tokens, but it's just not gonna help him anyways. So of course we actually go for this guy right there, the Liu Xuan, instead of going for Sun Mu for once, because our opponent actually controls more monsters than we do, and we don't summon Sun Mu, we actually summon Zuch Kong. And the reason why we do that is because we can actually send the face-up Tenki we control, continuous spell actually, to the graveyard, and then search your deck for any Ancient Warrior spell or trap. And 3 visits is actually such a good one, because when you link summon for an Ancient Warrior, you can search again for a different Ancient Warrior, and Shuang Long also searches, so you're getting 2 searches in one shot. And this is going to be nice because we didn't use Sun Mu search yet, so we can actually search 3 times in this combo. Pretty insanity. And now this is one of the coolest parts. We already used up our normal summon for Liu Xuan, but don't worry, because we can actually special summon the Sun Mu from the hand when we actually use the effect to return back one of the monsters. By the way, these monsters could have been monsters with 10,000 attack, 10,000 defense, and it would not change anything to our lives. I just want you to know that. So yeah, now I'm actually summoning the Sun Mu, and I'm summoning the Lu Fang as well. And at this point, I'm actually going to be using the effect to destroy a monster our opponent controls, which is going to trigger the Sun Mu, since an Ancient Warrior monster used its effect, so we can bounce back a monster our opponent controls. And then we're going to pitch the final card in our hand, so the second discard, quote unquote, and we're going to be able to search for Zhang De. And now we're going to special summon that Zhang De. Technically, if our opponent controlled more monsters than we did, we could have activated its effect to pretty much attack 2 monsters our opponent controls, but that's just that's kind of not really a thing. And I guess we can just attack for game here. So this deck actually has so many options, man. The fact that a single Tenki and 2 discards gets you there. You could have had triple Tenki and it would still be game. That's so sick, man. Tenki is better than whichever card that you're trying to search, because it's also a continuous spell, so it makes your Zugong infinitely better. And yeah, that's really all I had to say and showcase for this Ancient Warrior Tri-Brigade combo video. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Again, I want you to know that I'm going to make the deck profile and the test hunt video for this deck extremely soon. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And that's been our shit. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace!